Hi, Jay Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jackson. Today we are at 355 Wildwood Lane in Orange Park. And we're going to be taking a walk through of that property right now. Just thought you'd like to get a look first, kind of what the neighborhood looks like. People across the street and down the street. And as you can see, it's a pretty clean, nice, little older neighborhood. I don't see too much in the way of debris or problems. Most of the houses look pretty well upkept. And this house, also is in relatively good shape, although it does need a little bit of weeding here and there. And that it may just be as a result of the owner's interest in, getting out of the house. This is currently owner occupied. They are not here at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and head on in. And then we'll take a look around and see if there's anything interesting in the house here that you like. Looks like new LVP floors. It feels like we're on a slab here. This is, I can't tell if it's a concrete block home because they have the vinyl siding on the outside. Living room area. This is currently, by the way, furnished, and it's going furnished if that's what you want. So anything that's in the home currently would be available or would be included in any kind of a property transfer. So living room right off of the front door. Walls are painted a nice neutral gray color. Looks like we've got a hallway down here with the bedrooms, and then the kitchen, and then laundry. I wonder if this is also a bedroom here. So let's take a look at what we've got through this door. I do see the stackable washer and dryer, which is really, because you've got a cubby, that's really what you need in that spot. Regular ones aren't going to go. Okay, so instead of this being a garage, it's been converted into a master bedroom. I would call it a master bedroom. Same, we've got some nice LVP floors or something similar. These are definitely not wood floors. Big, nice window with the little window unit AC. Now, maybe this isn't connected up in the ceiling here. I'm not seeing any. Oh, yeah, there's a vent, so maybe it just needs both. I couldn't tell you that. But it's probably what it is. Maybe this is a closet. Yeah, so we've got one small closet here. This is maybe 3 feet across by 26 or 28 inches deep, with a little wire shelf and a place to hang your stuff on that wire shelf. Really needs a bar because the wire shelf here, the front of this wire shelf, is really too close to the door to get your clothes on it. They would be sticking out of the door. And as you can see here, what they've done is they've been hanging them on the inside. So a bar would be helpful. The shelf is at the right height. So that's nice. Let's take a look and see what's in this door. And I think probably we're going to see a bathroom. Yep, that's the case. So tiled floor bathroom with a tub surround. Some of the tile work here looks like it needs some grout. The grout is coming out. That maybe this whole tile, probably because it's sticking up in the corner there. It's not loose. It just needs to be regrouted. I think that's the issue. Or maybe you could pull that up, clean underneath it, put the tile back down, and grout around it if that's what you wanted to do. Also, I'm noticing some of the caulk around the quarter round on the floor has aged and is coming up off of the floor, so it's dried out, which is a typical issue. So we've got a nice size vanity here with the solid piece top, picture mirror, and a nice vanity light, which I think is the only light in the, well, no, there's another light on the ceiling. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So there is another light on the ceiling, and that works just fine. The tub seems to be in good shape, so does the fiberglass surround. There is no shower door. And you guys all know, if you've watched my videos before, that I always say you want a shower door because water goes out onto the floor, and that's going to cause you all sorts of trouble. Okay? By the way, fixing a tile like this is about a 20-minute job. And really anybody can do it if you just have some nerve. You can pry that little guy up. I would look for a similar tile at Home Depot or Lowe's or someplace first, just to make sure, you know, because if you do pry it up, maybe you'll crack it, and if that happens, then you're going to be in trouble. Scrape down what's underneath there. You can get the mortar to set that. It's called thin set. Pre-mixed and ready to go, and you just smear some of that with a trowel that has a rough edge to it, kind of like a zigzag edge, and push that thing down until it's flat. And that's it. The grout is easy too. You just, once again, you just use a trowel to wipe it on the cracks, push it down in, then wait for a little bit, and as soon as it's dried, it'll have kind of a gray sheen to it. That always freaks people out. But you'll be able to wipe that right off, and then the job will be done. Kitchen is a decent size with stainless appliances. I can't tell how new the cabinets are, but they look relatively new. We don't have any hinges showing, which is a good sign. There is a stainless steel oven vent here over the black range. I said stainless, but there's really the only thing that's stainless is that we've got this fingerprintless, kind of a dark colored refrigerator here. In that box is probably where the water heater is. I can say that because of that big power cord that's coming down. Which, you know, I don't understand why they do that. Put that in a big box, but that's what it is. So a tankless would be nice. Then you could pull that out and then just be the tank there. Countertops, they look like nice stone countertops, but really this is just one of the newer Formica patterns. It's not a stone countertop. The line where the two pieces of counter meet have not been caulked, and you definitely need to get some caulk in there because water is going to run down into that and then penetrate the paper that's underneath the Formica surface, and then that'll cause swelling, and that'll cause you nothing but grief. Dishwashers. Let's see, do we have a garbage disposal? So it doesn't look like there's a garbage disposal. 2 sink steel basin. There is a dishwasher. That's the word. There is a dishwasher. We don't have the over the range microwave, although there's plenty of room for that. Right now they've just got this guy sitting on the counter, and that's okay. A couple of little shelves there. Then there's the door here to the back. And let's just take a quick peek out the back door. I'm not going to really walk around too much out there, but I did want you to see what we've got. So we've got this really nice big fenced backyard with a little covered barbecue area that's ready to go, as you can see. And, you know, it's not a lanai or anything. It's not a screen porch. It's just kind of a barbecue area, which is pretty nice. The size of the lawn is good. Lots of room for dogs and kids to play, if that's your thing. Looks like we've even got a little furry buddy over there on the other side of that fence. And it looks like also we've got some kind of a water purifier here. Just kind of hit you up with that real quick. As you can see, I don't know how well that works, if it even works, or what the status is with it, but I certainly can find out if you have questions. Okay, so that's the back, which isn't bad. So let's head into the other side of the house. We went and looked in what I would say is the master. We saw the stackables, we saw the living room, and the LVP in here. We've got a little hallway. Oh, here's the panel. Okay, so this is a square D panel, and it's a newer one. It's in nice shape, all marked like it's supposed to be. All the breakers look good. This is a 200 amp service. This is not that new of a panel because this guy is inside. Now, this main breaker is actually outside for new homes. Newer homes or newer panels, it's outside next to the meter. And the reason for that is that if the fire department needs to shut the power off and the house is on fire, it's really hard when the panel is inside. And they've got to go, you know, down the hallway there and to that panel to get it open. So we've got a couple of choices. This looks like the furnace door. So we'll start with that. And The little furnace room is in decent shape, nice and clean. The paneling looks good. The furnace itself looks nice and clean. I'm not seeing any problems there. It's beautiful, in fact, compared to many furnaces that I've seen. So we're done with that. There is the louvered vent panel at the bottom of the door for air circulation. So let's take this first door. This is kind of a small, this door is about 28 inches wide, which is kind of small, but let's see what we've got in here. All right, so this is a bathroom number 2 with a walk-in shower, and look at that, shower doors. Hallelujah. I love it. That makes me happy. Okay, tiles, same tiles I think that we saw in the other bathroom. There is a little medicine cabinet. Okay, I've got somebody coming in. I'll get back to this in a few minutes.